This movie, it's all about a man chasing an opportunity, deconstructing himself, and we also get to see the way the world perceives American values. Tell me about what you hope people take away from this movie when they see it.
Well, in the climate we live in, with the whole issue of Muslim and Arabic and America, I hope they just see this as a story of all these cultures coming together, but they're just normal people. And when you have a love story, people lose the brain and they go with the heart. And so it's this like pureness. And that's who we are in the world. We got hearts.
I love that with Tom. He's one of our greatest dramatic actors, but he gets to flex his comedy chops a little bit on this one again.
He does.
How does he do it? What makes Tom Hanks Tom Hanks?
You know, first he's a good listener, so he waits for the moment, and then he swoops in, and then when you go back, he's not going to do it again. He's got this, he knows where he is. It's very interesting to watch him.
So you get to work with this Tom Hanks guy again. What's it like? What keeps you coming back to him?
Oh, God. Once you meet him once, you work with him once, you don't want to go away ever. It's like, you know, it's director's paradise because, you know, he's relentlessly inventive. He never stops offering. He never stops experimenting. He always goes, oh, maybe this way, or maybe this way. And it's all fantastic. It's actually a problem because you never want to stop, you know. So, what about this? And there's always something else to do, which is interesting. So it's like Christmas every day.
The film, it's a very, interesting in the sense that I've never seen anything like this before. And it's I think unprecedented cinematically in that sense, you know, in that you don't really see, it's a very meditative journey, and he really introspects and kind of like goes to this like very different part of the world to discover himself. So I think audiences can expect that from it, you know, that it's very different, I think, than anything I'd ever seen. I think I've ever seen Tom Hanks do.
You get to work with one of the best in the business. You guys film in some cool locations. This Hologram for the King must have been a nightmare to make.
It was just terrible. It was the worst experience of my life.
So walk me through how great this was.
It was amazing because we just got on a plane and then another plane and then a third plane and ended up in the middle of the desert in Morocco at first. And out of the desert came Tom Hanks, and he and Tom Tykwer just sort of led us through it in a way that made us feel like we should always be doing this. I don't think I've ever done a job that I just did not want to finish, and Hologram for the King was that.
You play Tom Hanks' co-worker. Talk to me about working with that guy. He's not too bad at what he does, right?
Oh, you know, he's just the worst. He's like very
job?
Disagreeable. I don't even know. He's such a diva. It's like unbelievable. No, he's the opposite of all of those things. He's absolutely incredible, and he's just so gracious, and he makes the other person that he's working with, a group of people, feel totally at ease, and he's very playful and enjoys rehearsal, and so I don't have a single bad thing to say about the guy, and why should I?
It's funny, I kind of had a feeling that I was going to be in this movie from the minute that the script landed. I'd just gone and seen Captain Phillips with my father like 2 nights before, and the writer, David Eggers, I'm half Egyptian, half Sudanese originally, and the writer, David Eggers, had written a book called What is the What?, which is about Sudan and the struggles of the runner boys from Sudan. And it just seemed like kismet that 2 days after watching Captain Phillips in an amazing Tom Hanks performance, this script lands, which is by David Eggers, you know, adapted by David Eggers' book. And I'd gone and seen it with my father, and the father-son relationship is a theme that runs throughout the movie. So from the minute it landed, I kind of thought, I'm going to be involved with this somehow. I knew it was going to happen. And Tom has been a pleasure. He's been a mentor. You know, I'm starting at the beginning of my career. He's been almost like a father figure. I don't know if he'd like me saying that myself, but he's been really great.
When you see that man in action, what goes through your head?
What goes through my head is you're exactly as you are in real life. He's so talented that you don't see a you don't see any shift. It's just complete naturalism, complete professionalism, and complete surprise at how down to earth he is. Actually,
Nicest guy.
Yeah,
Nicest
absolutely.
guy.
I think it's all downhill from now. No,
It's over.
no,
It's over.
No, it was honestly like one of the best experiences